You might probably want to purchase an electric car and it might be a great idea, but in this video I will present you 5 reasons why electric cars suck. So at number 5, we have the number of charging stations. There are a few countries where we have plenty of charging stations. Countries in Europe such as the Netherlands, in Norway, probably across the United States. I don't know how many charging stations you guys may have, but around the globe as a whole, we don't have enough charging stations. Tesla, for example, is planning to build more and more supercharging stations. Even in Romania, they plan to build 3 supercharging stations by the end of 2018. For those who own a house and they might charge their car overnight each and every day, it may be great. But for those who don't, people like me who live in an apartment, in a flat, I have like 50 more neighbors, I can't charge my car right now if I wanted to. I'm confident that things will change in the following 5-10 years or so, but right now, having an electric car with this low number of charging stations, except a few countries where they have like thousands, it really sucks. At number 4, we have price. If we would compare 2 cars, the same manufacturer, the same model, for example, the Volkswagen Golf, if you were to purchase the gasoline or the diesel version, you would probably pay around 18,000 euros. Well, it can go as high as 25 or 28,000 euros if you purchase the GTD or the GTI. But the electric version, the full electric version, costs anywhere around 38,000 euros. So it's almost double, if not more than double. So I would say that the average price for a brand new electric car right now is around 40 to 45,000 euros or 45 US dollars. So at this moment, paying 45,000 euros for a brand new electric car, no thanks. You could purchase a Mustang, even with the 2.3 EcoBoost engine. You could purchase a Mustang, you can purchase an Audi S3 with 300 horsepower and all-wheel drive. You can purchase a lot of brand new sports cars. So at this moment, the price for an electric car is really high, and I think we should wait a bit until we could actually get one. At number 3, we have a lower mileage during the cold seasons. As you may probably know, batteries are super sensible to temperature. So at a lower temperature, let's say you live in a cold area where there are like minus 20 degrees Celsius, you will have a lower mileage. And generally speaking, batteries suffer when they're exposed to low temperatures. So instead of having, let's say you have a Tesla Model S and you have an autonomy of around 500 kilometers, and during an extremely cold night and you don't have the batteries at full capacity, instead of having like 400 to 500 kilometers autonomy, you may have like 200 or 250. So whether you have a gasoline or a diesel engine or a hybrid or a fully electric car, during cold season consumption will increase. So that sucks even more. We have a low autonomy. Imagine having a Volkswagen Golf E or a fully electric Volkswagen Golf, which has an autonomy of around 250 to 280 kilometers, the official autonomy. During a cold season, during an extremely cold night, you may have an autonomy the next day like 140 kilometers or so. So expect to have a lower mileage during extremely cold seasons. Number 2, the charging time. Now we have to consider 2 things. There will be people, as we mentioned earlier, that will charge their cars during night. You go home, you throw the plug in a socket and you wait like 8 hours, 12 hours for the car to fully charge up. And there will be people who can't afford a house or who don't have a house and they have to go to charging stations to charge their cars. And I think at the moment the fastest charging time from 0 to 80% is around 40 minutes or so in a Tesla supercharging station. So if it's a regular charging station with 220 volts, you will need like at least 12 hours to charge the car. If you have 380 volts, you would need around 3 to 4 hours. I think supercharging will evolve even more and it may drop to around 20 minutes or so. Even at 20 minutes, it's annoying to go to a charging station each time and wait like 20 to 30 minutes, plus having to wait for the person in front of you another like probably 20 minutes. You will expand the charging time to around 1 hour and it will suck. So at this moment, charging times are super annoying, and I think they should drop like to 5 minutes. Unless they don't reach 5 minutes, they suck. And at number 1, we have hacking. Now, most electric cars will come with autonomous driving, including Tesla, including lots of future electric cars. Now, we have autonomous driving even in regular cars with gasoline or diesel engines, like in the brand new 2018 Audi A8, which has Audi AI or Audi Artificial Intelligence. Self-driving cars will soon be on the streets, and the biggest concern for us drivers and for manufacturers is hacking. How would it be for an intelligent hacker to hack your vehicle, and instead of going to A to B, you will arrive at C in an unknown destination? You can't stop the car, you can't have any control of your car, you basically are a prisoner. How would that be? And I think hackers can't wait for autonomous cars to be out there. So great, you just bought a 50,000 euro car, you have 0 emissions, you have dozens of features, you have remote parking, you can control your car remotely, and whoops, someone just stole your car, or you went to a different destination. Awesome. So I think manufacturers should implement something like Apple's Touch ID, like fingerprint encryption, or I don't know, we should be able to put a destination only if we have the fingerprint there. I don't know, I'm not an IT specialist, but I'm saying that we should have an extremely high level of security for our future electric cars. So these are my number 5 reasons why electric cars suck at this moment. If you have anything else to add, be sure to write down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already for more automotive content, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.